All right, another great. Did y'all see those Trump NFTs that just dropped? Like, God, dude, why? Like, I'm serious. Why hasn't he come back to Twitter yet? I swear, once he does come back, I feel like Elon Musk is gonna be happy because he won't be like the most hated man on there. That's probably why Elon wants him to come back so bad. Also, come on, Elon, give Kanye his Twitter back. You know, did he really do like that bad of a thing? Did he really say something that bad? I mean, technically, with Twitter's fucking, service rights or what? Human beings in the mob. What's a mob to a king? What's a king to a god? What's a god to a non-believer who don't believe in anything? Did you ever watch Gumby as a kid? Man, I really liked Gumby. Like, I wonder why they haven't tried to remake that shit. Like, do with the cheap 3D computer graphics they do with a lot of this other shit. And dang, I looked up who owns Gumby, and Fox just bought the rights to Gumby. 2022? So yeah, this year, huh? I guess if they have The Simpsons and The Family Guy, then Gumby will fit right in with that shit, And if Fox owns that shit, then they won't try to add some woke ass agenda shit to Gumby, trying to make him, I don't know, like non-binary, gender neutral, or make the female character blue into some strong lesbian figure that was actually a man first, but they didn't fit the mold, or whatever joke you'd want to make with clay people. Instead of gay people, they would say clay people. Maybe the blockheads or homosexual lovers. Yeah, no, that's good. Fox is the right place for that to go. For real, Come with me, honey, I'm your sweet sugar candy man. Run like the wind, fly with me to boundary land. Bite me, I'm yours. If you're hungry, please understand. This is the end of the sweet sugar candy man. Oh, my love, I know you are my candy man. Oh, my love, you are... Man, that's a great fucking... Aqua's so fucking good. Such a great band. Such a great pop group. Did y'all ever get on those old Yahoo chat rooms and like cyber with someone on there? Like I remember when I was on there, as a freshman in high school, and I had the username like Pikachu 1999 or something. I had met a girl named Madeline, and in the Yahoo chat rooms, I think she said she was from here, from San Antonio, and this was back when I was still living next to the museum, so I was back in my hometown. And yeah, I chatted with her, and she would ask like, "Oh, why is your email Pokemon?" And I would lie and say it was my little brother's email, and when it was actually mine. And yeah, I would say if I remember correctly, I was like 15 or 16 or so. And she said she was like 21 or 23 and sent pics of herself, and she was a pretty looking girl. Like, she looked like a chola, She looked like those little homie figurines you get out of the gumball machines, with a dark pencil eyebrows and a dark lip liner type shit, And I remember when I went here to San Antonio for like a tennis tournament, I told her about it. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go show up there and see you," and I got kind of scared. But she didn't show up, so I was relieved. Or I don't know, maybe she did and she was like hiding somewhere. But yeah, I remember we cybered, where we like typed out that we took off each other's clothes and had sex and shit. Typed out like our sexual interaction, like cyber coitus. And yeah, I guess you could say like maybe she committed some sort of pedo crime, but hey, I mean, this was back when the Yahoo chat rooms was like the Wild West, kind of grew up in those easy catfish years. Again, I never met her in person, so she could have been lying about who or what she was, but hey, as far as I'm concerned, I'm technically not a virgin. And I mean, at this point, I'd prefer this type of like virtual intercourse. Kind of like in the movie Demolition Man, like with Sandra Bullock and Sylvester Stallone, when they have sex with the like helmets and shit through their minds. That's the best way to have sex in my book. So yeah, I don't know, Madeline, if you're like listening to this episode, hit me up, huh? No, you hit me up. Yeah, remember me? We fly high, no lie. You know this. Bowling. Lastly, I just saw in the news that a cop here from San Antonio who years ago had been fired from the police here because he gave a sandwich full of literal shit to a homeless person, and had recently been hired at the Floresville Police Department, which is pretty fucking close. It's like 30 miles from here. And I guess the public, found out about this, how the public always finds out about shit. And they just campaigned to get him fired from his new job and succeeded, in getting him fired from there. And yes, like me personally, I do hate homeless people. I think they're worthless, but I just ignore them. I wouldn't like be that fucking vindictive in giving them food, any type of food, let alone a shit sandwich. And I'm sure when the other police department checked out what they did, they thought, oh, well, he's from San Antonio. Well, at least he didn't shoot a kid in the parking lot of a McDonald's trying to eat a cheeseburger. But, oh, well, what do I know, right? And, well, speaking of well, I said, oh, well, did you see the trailer for that Brendan Fraser movie, The Well? It looks really good, but I fear it's going to glamorize obesity, like fat people are going to watch it, the movie, and then think, oh, the story of me getting fat and struggling is a beautiful, dramatic piece of cinema. But yeah, it's not. You're just a person who can't control what you eat, you fat sack of shit. And, like, lately I've been seeing, like handicap cars that piss me off, because they have the handicap symbol, and you don't know if they're old people that are just old, so they're technically handicapped, or real handicapped people, like whatever, mentally retarded, or they don't have a leg, or they don't have arms, or whatever. I feel like they need to change how they classify handicapped people, and on their fucking, their license plate as a handicap, it should distinguish when you're an old person with a different symbol than when you're actually handicapped, because I feel like when you're old, that doesn't mean you're handicapped, you're just old. Like, there are real handicapped people who are young, so let's change that, because just because you're old doesn't mean you're handicapped. But I don't know, like, it's just annoying. I hate everything. I hate the system. Fuck the system, right? Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Y'all go and check out Trump's NFTs. I think they're like $99 each, which I guess is cheap. I don't know. Yeah, it sounds pretty cheap, like for his trading cards and shit. I was really hoping he would have announced that he was coming back to Twitter, but I guess that's just as good, putting out NFTs. And go watch some Gumby. Like, Gumby's still the shit after all these years. And if you remember the theme song, like, he'll be a part of you. If he's in your heart, then he'll be a part. If you have a heart, then Gumby's the pal for you. And so, yeah, if you don't, like, have a heart, Gumby doesn't fuck with you at all, And, yeah, tell me what you think about Cybrain. Like, would you rather have sex over the internet? Like, have you ever had sex over the internet, or do you just like, you like doing it gross and in person, because that's just disgusting, But yeah, I want to thank all y'all for your continued support and listening. And now go out and enjoy your shit sandwich, you dumb stupid bitch. Nah, I'm good. All right, yeah, y'all have a great day and take care. Bye.